Welcome to a new video and a new trap. And the game started with e4, e6, d4, d5, knight d2, and this is the Tarrasch variation of the French defense. c5, e d5, e d5, knight g to f3, knight to c6, bishop to b5, and now knight to f6. With knight to f6 is wrong in this position because already black developed his knight to c6. So with the knight on c6, black must develop the bishop to d6 and the knight on g8 to e7. So this is the plan. Or if he wants to play knight to f6, so he must postpone his development for the bishop to c6 or to play to d7. So anyway, this is a kind of bad strategy knowledge for the black player. So knight to f6, this is a bad strategical move, and with this move actually white could start his play against this formation. Castles, bishop to e7, d takes c5, and now of course this is kind of technique. You wait until black develop his bishop to e7, and now you can take on c5 to force him to play another move with the bishop. So bishop takes c5, rook to e1 check, bishop e7. So he played three moves: bishop to e7, bishop to c5, and back bishop to e7. Queen to e2, and now the rook and the queen makes a battery against the bishop on e7. a6, trying to expel the bishop from b5 because the bishop is pinning the knight on c6, which defend the bishop. So the bishop is pinning the knight on c6, which defending the bishop on e7. So of course bishop takes c6, removing the defender. B takes c6, knight b3, and still now black cannot develop and cannot castle. Knight to e4, trying to block. Knight g, knight f2, d4. Now we are going to expel the knight with f3. Of course, this is very obvious. Queen to d6 and f3. c5, f takes e4, c takes d4, and renewing the attack on e7 bishop, e takes d5, opening the 5. Rook a7, protecting with the rook, of course, and still he cannot castle. Queen to e4, bishop to b7, bishop to f4, attacking the queen. Queen to f6, bishop to e5, attacking the queen. Queen to g6, and this is also like a blunder because now black is going to lose material. Queen g6, h g6, bishop takes d4, attacking the rook on a7. Rook to a8 and d6, and now black must lose the bishop on e7. Bishop to d5, rook e7 check, king f8, rook a to e1, bishop to c6, trying to protect somehow the d7 square and preventing the advance of the pawn, but c4 is coming, so the c4 and the d6 pawn very dangerous. f6, trying to open some space or some squares for the king. Knight to a5, attacking the bishop. Bishop to e8, d7 now, so it's nearly losing for black. Bishop to f7 and bishop to b6, trying now to promote the pawn, or you can slowly moving the c5, c6, c7, and c8. So after this move, bishop to b6, actually black resigned. This is because his strategical error, or bad strategy, or bad knowledge for his opening. So this is our video for today. Knight to f6 in this position is a bad strategical move. Thank you for watching, and see you next video and next class. Bye.